let me introduce, let us go 23 centuries ago, and then Archimedes had asked for a lever long enough and pivot point to move the world. And I think in the last 5 years, he got also the lever long enough, because we have a pandemic period long enough. And now we have also the pivot point after the US election. We have an interesting one, US administration in force, and we can change the world is unstable by itself. If I want to say to you yesterday's story about instability in the financial world. Years ago, my family make a deposit on a year term in a bank. We don't was asked, and our bank changed to another bank. And yesterday, when my wife took out the money, because at the other bank, if you took out the money on the day of the term, you can took out at 0% tax. We pay 0.9% of tax. It's a stable or an unstable. It's a certain or an uncertain word. I just ask you, it's a fair or a moral or unfair or unmoral issue. Why I told all of this to you? Because the government are usually accused, especially when we change the fiscal legislation, we are unpredictable, we don't respect the predictability things, but not just the government do the same. But I see we maybe are in a doorstep of a chaos, a short-term chaos. What the US administration say and do today can create a short-term chaos. And as you know, after the chaos, the unstable things look like stable one. And maybe in half a year, on a year, we will be in the same situation like today, but we don't talk about it's unstable. We will say, oh, it's good, it's stable one. I prepare just some numbers for today, because in my opinion, a few numbers say much more than 1,000 of words. And you can say in Central Europe, what is the situation? Or I can explain myself what is the situation in an area belonging to Stalin in the Alta, when in 43 some guys put some percentage in a paper and decide the situation in our country and the neighbor country, even in the Baltic countries, since we can say today. And it's, I don't know, it's a little bit small. I don't know if everybody can say the numbers, but the figure is that Romania has the more lower government revenues on GDP percentage, and even we have a low government expenditures in the other side. But it's a massive difference between our revenues and our expenditures. This is the situation of Romania today. It's maybe a little bit delicate than in Bulgaria or in other countries with the same path like us in the last decade and a half. And by sure, to have some kind of structural reform in Romania is quite mandatory. But as we talk about stability, we don't talk just about economical stability. We talk also about political stability and social stability. And as you know, Romania is not quite stable politically today. Not in the government side, but happened in the society, and what can happen in May in the election can create maybe some kind of chaos also in our country. For us, for the current government, the biggest challenge is to preserve the political stability in this country, and with the political stability can also be stable in social and in economical way in the next months and years, we hope. This is our main message today, and this is our main perspective today. We live in a high global economic uncertainty, and we're looking for macro-financial stability in these conditions. It's a huge challenge, not just for Romania, it's a huge challenge also for the whole Europe, because we can say the Europe and especially Brussels live in some kind of bubble in the last decades. And now we have a strong wake up, and we are in front of the reality. We are weak in order of our defense. We are very weak concerning our energy supply, and so on. We must change very quickly the things, the way of thinking, and to be more concentrated on the real problem of the world, of the real problem of our region, and of the real geopolitical risk they are in the doorstep here in Ukraine. We are glad that Ursula von der Leyen and the World Commission have new messages. We are under that new messages, and we want to act under what they propose, because also for us to be more strong defensively, to have much more competitiveness based first of all on less on cheap energy. It's an important goal. And what we want for the next few months and for the next few years is, of course, through the digitalization, because digitalization is important. We have the so-called e-factura, SAFTE, and other digital programs, and we improve a lot the collection of taxes. We want to have stability or less instability in our country, with much more social cohesion. And just an ending remark: we are all patriots, and we are all sovereignist in all these countries of Europe. Also the Bulgarians, also the Croats, also the Estonians or the Hungarians, the Czech, the Slovaks, the Polish people. We are patriots. But on the fiscal side, or on the side of, on the view of Minister of Finance, to be patriot, to be sovereignist, means to use your money if you have your own money, and Romania has his own money, and to pay your taxes at the deadlines. And if you pay your taxes, you respect the rules, and you use your money if you have your money, you are a patriot, you are a sovereignist in a way of in an approach of Ministry of Finance. Thank you.
Thank you very much.